Well, hello. So today we're going to talk about grafting watermelon, and there's a few things that you're going to need to start with. You're going to need one of these seed starting domes with the vents. You can usually find these pretty cheap. I think I got mine from Temu or something, but you can get them anywhere. Menards or Walmart usually sells something similar. Um, You're going to need yourself the tool. It's got a pointed edge. I don't know if you can see that. Um, you're going to need a knife, some rubbing alcohol. You're going to need a rootstock, some gourd or squash, and of course, your scion, some watermelon seedlings. First thing you want to do is take your rubbing alcohol. Make sure you got a nice clean knife. Okay. Now, if you see on here, the way this thing grows, these leaves here, the rounder ones, those are your cotyledons. And between the cotyledons is your true leaves. What we're going to do is we're going to cut that out of there, right off the top of there. This one's kind of compacted, so give me a second here. Usually you can just get right in there and cut that off. And anything sticking out of there is going to grow back new growth, and you don't want that either. So you want to get that nice and clean. They call it the I don't even want to try to pronounce it, meristematic system, something like that, marrow system. So now you can see that's cleaned up there. So now you're going to take your tool. You got the pointed edge. Guess it could be sharper. And all this is an aluminum welding stick. And I just took my hand grinder and grinded it to a point. So now you're going to take your thumb and you're going to put it under this cotyledon leaf here, just like that. You're going to come in to the top. You're just going to slowly twist the tool as you push down. And you're trying to come out out the side of it, without damaging or splitting, which I think I got a split. In fact, I didn't get the angle right on that one. You can see my tools coming out way down there at the bottom. It's not good. We might be able to work with that. We're going to try it. So I'll go ahead and just leave this here for now. We're going to clean up our knife. And get us a watermelon scion. So we need a nice stiff long one, huh? Okay. You're just gonna cut the top of your watermelon off. You put your cotyledons down flat like this. You got a flat side and then like a more rounded side. You want to put your cotyledons down just like that. You're gonna make a cut just like this. Okay. You're gonna flip it up so your cotyledons are up like this. You're gonna make one more cut just like that. Now the next thing we want to do is twist. Take this out real nice and slow. Where the tool came out of the rootstock is where the tip is going to come out of the rootstock. So it's going to be the cut side in. So there's one. We'll do one more and then I'll explain the healing chamber and a few other things. So this is the rootstock. This one is a squash. Cut the head off like that. That off to the side. Clean it up a little bit. I think this is going to be a good one. So clean the tool. Stick your thumb. This is how I do it. Stick my thumb under that leaf there. And nice, slow. Slowly twist. Slow. You can see there just the tip. Just pointed out the side there. This will be a good one. This will work real nice. Cotyledons down. Long sweeping cut. Up. Another sweeping cut. It's kind of flimsy, I don't know. Kind of want to work with a sense of urgency because they'll get flimsy as you go too. So the longer you wait, the flimsier it gets. This is a really good example how the point comes out of the hole. So there you go. All right. So now we're going to talk about the healing chamber. Okay, let's talk about healing. Because these things, they're not just going to grow like that. You want them to heal properly too. So here's the bottom of your dome. Put these in there. You always want to graft more than you need. If you think you want one plant, grow 2 or 3. If you think you want 3 plants, grow 6 or 9. And okay, so you put those in the base of your healing chamber. You want a spray bottle. You want to make sure it's 100% humidity in here the whole time. Every day when you go to start the next step, spray in there and keep it nice and humid. And you put your dome on, just like that. I got a 2-part dome. The vents on top, vents on the side. You might be able to get away with just the one dome, but okay. So for the first 24 hours, you want this in complete darkness. So you get yourself a dedicated garden towel just for that, right? So you can put this in your grow room or your closet or whatever, complete darkness, 24 hours. So after that first 24 hours, this is like a 8-day thing. You take the towel off, and you get yourself some floating row cover, also called Rime, I guess. And you put 2 sheets on top of there. I'm going to put a screenshot on the screen for you of the healing schedule so you know what we're doing. So for the second 24 hours, you want 2 layers of Rime. And you're going to write down what time you did this at, right? So every day at the same time. The first 24 hours is complete darkness. The next 24 hours, you have 2 sheets of Rime. Step 3, 24 hours with 1 layer of Rime. The next day, you got 24 hours with just the dome, the vents closed. Step 5, just the dome with the vents open. Now I don't open them all the way, just a sliver. Okay. Now, the next 24 hours, step 6, prop the corner of your dome open, just like that. And then step 7, dome off for 24 hours, right? Each of these steps is 24 hours long. And now step 8, you can pull these out, and you can put them in your, you can pull them out of this and put them with the rest of your plants. So, but yeah, that's grafting in a nutshell right there. Hope you enjoyed the video.